Well, hello, everybody.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. God, is it not?
Yeah.
Man, what a week.
Yeah.
It has been nuts. Oh, hey, and sorry we missed last week. We had, thanks to Microsoft, we had a system failure on like 3 machines.
Thank you, Microsoft.
Including the backup machine, which really sucked.
Oh, that
it was
does.
yeah. So Microsoft did a big fall update.
Mm-hmm.
We took it, and because it came on, it overwrote all of our other software and our hardware drivers.
Mm-hmm.
So the machine said, "Oh yeah, they're there," and we would launch our software, and oh, they're there. But the minute you tried to use them, it was like So,
yeah, it said no,
That's
not
awful.
today.
not today. So, but that's why we missed last week. We really apologize. But hey, we're busy tonight. We got tons of stuff, so I can't sit here and jibber jabber. And I'm gonna let everybody else talk because we've got
Chock full.
chock full. Speaking of chock full,
Yeah.
we got chock full of
chock
food.
full of
So we have a new
Yummy.
show partner.
Yes.
The Little Bakery on Grand.
Beautiful.
Literally, it's called the Little Bakery on Grand.
They are the best bakery in the world.
If Dylan will take a chance, he'll show you the box that they gave us to try tonight. And actually, let me have that because that tells me what everything is. I think no, it's inside. I'm sorry.
Inside.
Yeah, it's on the inside. Bree got it for me. That's so awesome. So, Dill, show them the box.
You want both boxes?
No. This is this is my box. I bought this box.
Oh, wow.
I don't believe in.
Thank you, Jess.
Strangle holding our show partners because they were nice enough to give us this box. But
Yeah.
okay, so in the corner over here, well, he can't bring. He hasn't have the
me to tip
image
it
up
up?
right now.
I can tip it a little.
I guess obviously
Here,
the image.
you
did
grab
make it
one
in there.
end, and I'll grab
Just use
the
a
other.
robotic. This would be just as
Here, you
easy.
grab
It's
one.
all gonna.
There we go.
It's all gonna.
No, it's
spill.
all good. We got it.
No,
got
it's
it.
okay, guys. Just give me like literally 5 seconds.
So there's some New York crumb cake.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I was there when the crumb cake came out of the oven.
Is it not like it's
not amazing.
I walked in there. Okay, so there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
New York crumb
Beautiful.
cake. I don't have any patience tonight. Cinnamon roll, giant chocolate chunk cookie, awesome.
right.
Oreo cookie chocolate fudge brownie,
They are amazing.
cherry top puff pastry, cream cheese Danish,
Oh.
Nutella cookie square.
Yes.
Now that's Jeff's favorite.
That is my
Now,
favorite.
You and I are on the same realm that we don't eat Nutella.
Yeah.
Right? Or Nutella or Buttella or whatever it is. But tonight, because they are a new show partner with us, I am going to eat one.
I will try it. I will eat Nutella.
Because
for the
I'll tell you
first
what,
time.
when I got in there, I gained 5 pounds walking through the door.
I told you as soon as you walked in.
I've had their Danishes,
Yeah.
and I've had their Danishes, and I've had their brownies.
Their quiches are really good too.
Yeah, they have quiches.
Yeah.
And they have macaroons.
But you have to
So
get there
here's the
early.
funny thing. I walk in and there's Mike behind the Mike. It's Mike, right?
Yep.
Mike and
Yep.
Jess, right? Mike's behind the counter. Jess is in the bakery side, right? I'm looking, and I'm looking for Mike and Jess, and she's like, "Oh, hi!" And then Mike goes, "He's from Britain. Or he's from England, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, that came out of nowhere, and I'm like, "Holy crap!" I'm thinking to myself, "Am I in the right place?"
Yeah.
Right. So, but here's something funny. Let me tell you something about Mike that I don't know if a lot of people know, but he's into music,
Yep.
and he is into the Brit music, the
Okay.
punk, and the ska and all that kind of stuff. So he goes, I thought I'd get over here and someone would be doing the British music, and there's not. I said, dude, have I got the place for you? So now I'm going to try to talk him into doing his own podcast or even his own show.
That would be
to
cool.
talk about the music, because I understood the music that he was talking about because I was in that industry before getting into
Right.
film. So
Yeah,
it's
him and I
totally
have
awesome.
some good music taste. We both like the Smiths and Morrissey and Sex Pistols. And,
Yeah.
So we kind of blend a little with some of the music like that. So,
But it was good.
It's good.
But they had, oh my God, they had cookies, and they had quiches, and they had, it was just a ton of food.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I've had all this stuff. Now, everything in here, I haven't tried anything the Danishes I have, but the Nutella I have not, and the crumb cake I have. But let me tell you something, that came out, God, did it smell good.
Yeah, and they're one of those places you have to get there when they open, because once they're gone, they're gone. They stop baking.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they put out what they have out, and that's
And
it.
that's it, you're done.
Yeah, and so you really have to get there. You got to plan it and go right when they open to get the best choice.
Yeah, it was. I'm telling you
Yeah.
what, man. I
So-
gained weight walking in there. So Dylan's going to come out with his plate, so he'll go to a wide shot real quick, and so that way he can have some of the taste of this stuff too, because I don't want him to miss out because it is good. So yes, the Little Bakery on Grand has become a show sponsor. And actually, here's something that Jess was talking about doing, is bringing stuff in and let us decorate on the show, which,
Yeah, she was
That's the
saying
bomb.
how they can pretty much do like, anything, geek related.
That
It's
would
like,
be super
hey,
cool.
TARDIS, yeah, come on, let's make one.
That's
It's like,
cool.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Oh, I'm
good.
excited.
I'm happy that they're apart. They're good. They're good
they
people.
are. So as soon as Dylan comes out here with a paper plate, we'll give him some of his too. So, so we got food, right, which is awesome, which we always love food. Food is awesome.
Yeah.
We have our list tonight are the top 10 foods that, okay, I offended Dylan because he thinks because I'm doing this list, I am making fun of the
No, that's not what I said.
of the nerd community, the geek community, but it's really
Not
not.
what I said.
Okay, whatever. And so
I mean, if you're gonna call me out on it, then get it right. Like, come on now, we're not CNN.
So-
We're not CNN.
that's true. Go ahead. Go ahead. Call me out on it. But anyway,
if we're gonna use my line, let's use my line.
what was your line?
My line said that everybody eats food. Like you're like, oh yeah, it's a nerdy foods that you eat. It's like, no, it's just food. You don't have to break it down and say, oh, it's nerdy foods. No, it's just food, man.
What's your favorite food when you're being nerdy? Is that a better way?
When you're being nerdy.
I'm being nerdy.
Maybe. Is it maybe better?
A little bit, I guess. It's already an awkward question to ask somebody. It's a little cringy. That's why I'm just like,
Well, what I mean by it is, it's not that I'm not trying to be
No, but
offensive to anybody, but
Right,
when
it's more just like-
when I binge watch like Netflix or Amazon or Hulu or I'm on Apple TV, there's foods that I like. And I mean, it's like, and we'll come to that later, but then I had some tech. I have some high tech and I have some low tech
Awesome.
tonight, which is going to be kind of pretty cool. I've actually got 3 things if we can get them in there tonight, and then
Awesome.
you have a list of movies. No, yes, tell
Just
us-
a couple of movies to talk about that are in the works or in talks that sound kind of interesting.
Yep.
And then we have something for the lady nerds too.
Do you
little
really?
bit. Yeah.
I love it when you bring stuff for the lady nerds because it might be something good for the men nerds. If
Absolutely.
the ladies and mama's happy, daddy's going to be happy.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
See, that's the way it works. That's the way it
It
works.
is.
So, but anyway, so let's start with our food because
Yeah.
I know Bree's been and Jeff and has been sitting here smelling.
Oh yeah, I've been
Yeah, and it
staring
is.
at stuff.
It's pretty good.
I bet if I get no tech to come over to go sneaking into that back room to get the paper plate, you can take it
No
into
tech.
Sidekin so he
just
can.
go ahead and start. I'm doing stuff.
Yep. So.
All right.
No, just go that way. Just sneak under. So anyway, so what's the first thing we're going to try?
I think I'm gonna get the Nutella thing out of
I was
the
going
way.
to say,
All right, let's-
get it out of the
let's
way.
do that.
And
All right.
you want
Do
a
that.
napkin?
Oh yeah, I got paper towels for
Yeah,
everybody.
there's.
Paige,
There you
Paige,
go.
just go underneath. It's all right.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
All
This
right.
ought to be good.
I am
So,
excited.
because I'm not a big person, people touching my food. That's it right there, right?
Yep, that one was by itself.
Okay, Jess and Mike, here we go.
All right.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh damn, that's good. No wonder. Oh my.
Now, I will say, this one does require a glass of milk because,
I am glad I have
That
a
would
soda.
be perfect, right?
yeah, it is delicious as usual. Now, I will say, having had them before,
Here,
I've had them
put
when
each
they
of
were
those up there.
warm,
Wait there, go tech.
and they taste totally different when they're warm because it's literally
Well, I was gonna say-
everything is melted.
if you take that, pop that in the microwave for like 15 seconds, if that, right? Then they get 10 seconds, and then you get a nice big old glass of super cold milk.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Stick it in the freezer for 45 minutes before
Oh
you
my!
drink the milk.
Well, you know what I'd like to have? I'd like to go to Miss Steph's in Dade City, have a good old lunch there, and then have this to back it up. Oh my
I have
God!
not been there. That's
not
one
been there?
place I still have not been yet.
Oh, we
no,
gotta go there.
and
do a
I
dirty
hear
talk
it's
conversation.
phenomenal.
Hey, Angelina, she's watching.
Hey,
Hi. That is so.
I just had a Nutella brownie for you. I'm sorry. I know it's your favorite.
good.
Oh, that's amazing.
So while we're munching down here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a. Actually, we'll wait. Let's talk about our list. All right. So he's gonna put up my list first. He has to go in and change the title and stuff like that. Then we'll put it up real quick because I have an awkward list. Now it's all junk food. First thing I love is nerds. You know the little nerds?
Yeah.
First of all, I love all my nerds, but nerds. The second thing I love is to have is Doritos, donuts, Coke, or Mountain Dew, but preferably Coke, brownies, sweet and sour chicken,
Oh. Never
fried
thought of
rice, Twinkies, and popcorn. And if I had my combination druthers, I want Coke, bag of Doritos, and chocolate brownie.
that. There you go.
Because the salt and sweet and the cheese, it just that
Yeah.
nacho cheese just
All
all
of it
rolls
together.
in. Oh, that is so good. That's like me dipping my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in chili or beef stew.
What? Mm-hmm. And they and
Oh, let me
people
tell you
think-
something. Don't mock it because both of my kids
I have never had
right
that.
there with me.
Weirdest thing I do with my peanut butter is I just throw some pickles on it, and that's about
is
it.
weird.
But it's
pregnant?
delicious.
I do.
No, I just love it. It's just I've always had that since I was a kid,
I
and
know
I
that somebody
love
who
it.
put mayonnaise on his peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah, no,
butter-
that's just
It's
nasty.
not awful,
Yeah, no.
but it's like
Doesn't
there are
even
a
sound
lot
good.
of other choices before.
Yeah, I
you
like
get there.
bananas.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like bananas.
Peanut butter and bananas.
Peanut
Oh,
butter
yeah.
bananas?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So,
All right.
so Dylan, what do you think about some of the cookies? Or what do you try the Nutellas?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good, huh?
I'm having Cage give me some water now because
Yeah, you definitely need
drink.
something.
So let's see Jeff's list.
All right, so mine is it's pretty. If it ever comes up,
It will.
there it is.
It takes a little.
Hey, and I have a little cool little guy there.
Oh,
It's
my.
pretty cool. So yeah, so of course the pizza rolls are always, I love pizza rolls. Those are great for a little, while you're nerding out gaming. Hot Pockets, your regular cheese puffs, anything that's small and grabbing, you can just grab and go.
Ramen noodles is not grabbing.
No, but that's a good for a movie, if you're sitting there
Oh, yeah,
watching,
yeah, yep.
But when you're gaming, you got to have something you can just pick and grab
Right.
quick, But yeah, that's the list.
Spaghetti, Taco
Spaghettios.
Bell, SpaghettiOs, pizza, Pringles, Pop-Tarts, and Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I do like Oreos. I forgot Oreos on my list.
Yep.
Well, we could have went more, but that's what I put on there.
Right.
I
it
figured
was
the top
hard for
10.
me to come up with 10.
I was going to say,
Oh, it
10
was easy. It was like I could have gone to 20. Just saying, I like to
I'm not
eat.
big on junk food, so it's tough for me.
Yeah.
When we made this list, Bill's like, I don't do
Are you
it
like
because-
celery, hummus, broccoli,
No, none of those are on my
Crackers.
list. Maybe.
Triscuits?
Oh my. The
So
27.
should I just not put your list up and just put Bostex up again and say it's Lexi's?
Oh no,
I'm
I want to see it
interested,
now.
Okay, well, there you go. I stayed. Look at that.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm not,
you
oh, there
go.
we go.
That.
Cheddar chips.
The cheddar and sour cream ruffles. Oh my god,
Okay.
I can destroy a bag of those.
Toast with goat cheese and avocado.
That's
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
Yeah, that's.
amazing.
Cheese and crackers.
I don't like Nutella, but I'll eat avocado. Gross.
Fruit,
Avocado's
nuts,
amazing.
Avocado is disgusting.
chocolate, sponge. What's sponge candy?
Sponge candy is something that is
Oh.
out of Buffalo, like
Yeah.
the Western New York area.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
It literally looks like a sponge, but it's hard.
The next time my
it's
uncle
crunchy.
ships some down, I'll bring
Okay.
some into you guys.
Yeah.
It is fantastic.
I've had it. Yeah, I'm from Rochester, so I know what sponge
Have you been
candy.
to Oliver's in Batavia?
Yeah, actually, you have.
That's where my mom grew up, was Batavia.
Oh,
That
okay.
little podunk
Yeah,
town.
not too far.
Speaking of Rochester,
Yeah.
New York. Okay, what's that place that you were
Joel,
telling me about?
thank you.
The garbage plate.
Yes.
They were on TV
Yeah.
last week.
They actually have been on several Food Network shows. It is that popular of an item. And
Yeah.
we used to have a restaurant here in Largo. They were owners from Rochester, and they recreated it down here. Sadly, though, they closed and moved back to New York. But yeah, garbage
Who goes
plate. That
back
is,
to Western New York?
I think it
There
was one
are
of those
people
things
that
where,
miss it.
yeah,
It's crazy.
it was for them. It was too hard of a thing.
I'd go back to Connecticut.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Western New York is just like a whole nother level of hell in
It
the
is.
wintertime.
It is like the
I know.
armpit of New
And
York.
like, and Batavia is
It's the
just
ninth layer, if you
that.
It is.
Ninth layer.
It is literally the ninth level of
It
hell in the
is.
winter.
And outside of Buffalo and Rochester, those little tiny towns
Yeah.
are just,
Little.
yeah, they're
Itty-bitty.
nothing.
They're like straight out of a Stephen King movie.
Well,
I mean, they're
my
they're stuck in
sister-in-law
the
lives up in
60s.
Pinyan.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, the
yeah,
Finger Lakes.
the windmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Jello Museum in
I
Leroy?
have in Leroy.
Is there really a Jello
there's a
museum?
There
Jello
is,
Museum.
and I believe if they still haven't taken it out, they had a whole Bill Cosby display.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no,
with
it's gone.
sweaters and all his stuff.
all out.
I'm sure it's gone now, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, it was. I've got photos.
yeah,
of
we
it. I'll
went
have
there
to
for
find
school
them.
field trips. We went to the Jello Museum.
That's awesome. I went there a couple years ago. We were up there, and it was chilly out, and I wanted to take my cousin's kid just to get him out of the house for a little bit. So we went up to Leroy and passed all those the dairy farms
Yeah.
that just smell horrendous.
In the
when you
dead of
drive
summer
past
when
them.
oh
It was
God.
winter time. It was
Yeah,
cold,
but in the
it
summer
was-
you can smell it right through the
Oh,
window
yeah.
being closed.
Yeah,
It's
I've
just-
been through it in the summer. It's awful.
yeah.
So bad.
So anyway, so Dylan, what's your list of yummies?
To be completely honest with you, I don't like eating while I'm at my computer or like doing a lot of stuff. But water.
Water.
I drink a lot of water.
Now that totally surprises me. I would have said all day Mountain Dew.
No, actually, I drink very, very little Mountain Dew right now, as of right now.
Really?
I don't like sweet stuff. To be completely honest with you,
Yeah.
so it's just a lot. I drink a lot of water. I have like 2 Turvises and it's a bunch of water bottles I refill constantly. That are
Well, aren't you
full of
just
water.
the healthy nerd gamer?
It's
Yep.
clean.
Not even close.
The water's clean.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the thing: water. If I spill it on my desk, I can get it. But like if I get like crumbs in my keyboard,
Yeah.
that's gonna bother me to the day I die. Because
Just get a can of air and
it's not enough. I will have to take every key off and make sure I clean all the underneath and put all the keys back. And my,
Oh, my word.
memorization is not good enough to remember my keyboard.
wow. That's
You can remember
crazy.
the QWERTY part, right?
Yeah, basically. More importantly, I know
That-
what WASD is, and it's easy. It's not WASD. It's for me. It's okay. It's I have preparation on that key. I have spell here, flash here. Okay, yeah, there we go. I basically have the idea of where it is.
That's what they make saran wrap for.
I am not saran wrapping my.
That's
That's like the old people who. That's like the old people who put like plastic over their couch. Well, I want to preserve the freshness of what, Diane, is a 100-year-old couch.
Yeah, but it looks brand new.
No,
Right?
when you sit on it, you can tell the springs are 100 years old too. People have been sitting on it. Or it's, I have my fine china. Your fine china has never been used since the day it was brought out of the package.
That's
Oh,
why
we
it's
used
fine.
We used it once in 1972, and it's just like, oh my good lord.
I've only been in somebody's house once who had a room that you didn't go in.
I've
Like
been,
it was,
I've
this,
been
it was
several
this
of
special
those.
room, and it was in Connecticut.
Of course.
It was in Wallingford, but yet, like, you can't go in the room.
Yep.
You don't step
It's
in
the
the
white
room.
room.
It was this hideous turquoise
Everything
carpet too.
is clean.
The blue room.
It was
Don't go into
awful.
the blue room. Oh, hey, look, we have a new. Show them the 4-up. We have a new layout. So we can
Everyone.
look at there.
Oh, that's so cool. I love
It's like the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. The Brady
so
Bunch.
cool.
We could sit there and do this.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I
That
made
is
that
pretty
earlier
cool.
today. I'm like, that's cool. And then I got my ugly mug right in the middle
Right?
because
That's
it's
super
it's
cool.
me. So
Well, it is technically your show. I mean,
so what are we trying next?
I will. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to go for that cherry deal.
Yep, I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
that
That
thing's
is looking
fantabulous.
mighty good. So
Fantastic.
you got one there?
Yep.
There you go.
Oh my. Oh, that's
Right.
flaky.
With the cream cheese.
Sorry, folks at home. We're
We're gonna stuff our faces again.
that is.
Right.
I knew that was going to be good.
There's
Now,
a
for
layer
those
of-
just joining us, where did these come from?
there's a layer of cream cheese.
There
That little
is.
bakery on Grand
Come
Boulevard.
on, focus.
And cream, I
not
can
gonna
get
focus
down
for
with
me,
cream.
Nope.
You see the divine richness and texture, and the flaky pastry as it's falling apart onto the keyboard. Literally doing exactly
It is
what I
delicious.
don't like to do,
That's so good.
which is eat in front of my keyboard.
Well, it's my keyboard,
It
so you're
is
all right.
delicious.
I still have to work here.
What about keyboard covers?
Same thing as saran wrap.
Like keyboard covers are fine. It's just it's
They're awkward.
it's the fact of why would I want to cover my keyboard when I could just not eat at my keyboard.
Yeah.
Or I will pick my keyboard up and put it like next to my monitor and have a full space in front of me. Then it's fine. But at that point, I can't really interact with my keyboard because it's a foot and a half away from me, and I'm leaning.
He doesn't
forward.
drink until that there's a certain Mountain Dew that comes out, Baja Blast.
Oh,
Oh my god, I love Baja Blast.
I do buy a lot of Baja Blast. It's like the one time a year I will drink a heavy amount of soda.
I will specifically go to Taco Bell
just to get Baja.
just for Baja Blast.
I'm with you.
To be
I'll
completely
get
honest,
like one taco.
I would say there's a
and
lot
a-
of food to talk about I just don't like. There's like a few things I'm okay with that I like. There's a lot of food on there I just don't like. I'm like, I should try something new. And then I remember myself, it's Taco Bell. I don't want to try anything new.
Right.
Because everything's a variation of the same thing.
Yeah.
So, but I get a Baja Blast there, so I'm all good.
Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a little bakery on Grand.
It's very sweet.
So, so Dylan, let's roll the Boss Tech drop. What does your pocket have? Yeah, should have muted
All
this.
right.
So, oh, hey, look, I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. So, we're going to go low tech first, right? And this right here, we have a lady that came in that suffers from, oh, golly gee willikers. Well, she probably suffers from the same thing that I do. No. So, it's a memory game, right?
Oh.
Back at the cards.
Wow.
Right. And what you do is
That really messes with the camera.
Yeah,
does it?
Look like-
I was gonna say, I can only imagine how that messes with it.
So it's a memory game, and what you do is you match the letters with like that matches, right? I'll show you. It's kind of weird, So low tech. So we've all got to do stuff to,
Oh, okay.
see.
So the numbers
yeah,
match,
you
but the
got-
picture's
yeah,
different.
Exactly.
Okay.
So she gave this to me today because when she had Parkinson's.
Okay.
She came down with Parkinson's. So, she does stuff to make her, well, hey, what's up, David? David P. Wilson is watching. So she does things to actually help with her memory. And so this is kind of funny. I think she was an accountant, right? And then she got diagnosed and had the whole thing, and then the Parkinson's hit, and now she's an artist.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
It literally rewired her. And all the artwork you see on these are from her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep, and
That's super cool.
we'll put her website on our
Very cool.
on our we'll put her website on our website and our Facebook page. So if you know anybody that would like some of these, so the next thing I'm going to show you is a pen.
A pen. Now, people that are sitting there saying, "Why is that so high tech?"
And it's a real pen. See, I want to show you. I don't want anybody to think that it's not a real pen, right?
Oh yeah.
It writes.
It's a real pen.
It writes, right? But it's a spy pen. So if I go like this, I'm recording you now.
That's cool.
Up.
You see the little shit?
I do.
You can barely see it. I don't know if Dylan can get in that close or not.
That is really cool.
That's awesome.
Right?
Oh yeah,
There it is. That right there.
That's cool.
And here's the coolest thing ever. It records in 1080p.
Wow.
Yeah, so I walked around the studio earlier today, and this is what I filmed, if Dylan will roll that for me.
But they're like, you gave me a spy pen that can record everything, that everything goes on. They're like, yeah, and they're like, but it can't write. He's like, may have overlooked that. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of. Well, let me say this pen doesn't work.
Here's our tech room. Some of it's kind of cool. A lot of cables. Gonna go out. There's one of our big sets. Look, there's the Nerd Talk set. Yeah, man. There is Comic Book 101. Of course, all the cameras are over there. And look, there's Cage. What's up, Cage? No Tech. That's No Tech. Look at that nice haircut. Yep. And then we walk outside, and there's the courtyard. And there's Phoebe from next door. She brings us food. We like her. We love her to death. This is a pin that records video. Is it really? Yeah. Say hi to everybody home. Hi. We'll see you later. Okay. Yep, so we're back inside here. Go back out. This is the green room. That's where Cage, No Tech sits. Just relaxes. He's got the eyebrow thing going on. That's kind of crazy. So we'll go back in here with Dylan, and we're getting ready for a show. Just show how good this pin. Say hi, Dylan. Hey, what's up? Okay, so that little pen, right? These guys are called iSpy Pen Pro. This is the Pro version. All right, 1920 by 1080p. These guys they found a pen they liked, and they updated it and upgraded it. So it's basically, I think what they did is they took over the whole. They just bought it, rebranded it, but they're doing it not because. And they're two college kids out of their dorm room, which is freaking hilarious,
That's
right?
awesome.
Right. First thing they said, I'm like, I know where you're going with that. And they're like, nope. What they use it for is they use it for kids to take with them to school. If they're being bullied, they can record
Oh, that's
it. Domestic
awesome.
dispute, anything, they can use it. If you're being harassed at work, they use it.
That's cool.
So they've got a different version. This is what they're doing. So they've got another one that I think it's Wi-Fi. They're trying to work on the Wi-Fi side of it or something like that. So
cool.
Really super cool. I met these guys. They work with a client of ours that is Brandon Rhymes, who the Consumer Quarterback Show. So that right there, $59.
How long is the video? How long? Does
It depends on what. I think it depends on what size memory card you put it. Because here's the thing. So it's a pin, right? It's not a problem. So then you take it off, right? And then the card is in there.
Oh wow.
So I guess if
there
you
you
put a
go.
bigger card, the card's inside, and then you take this, and to charge it, you plug it right into your computer.
Okay.
That's
What's the
really
most
cool.
you can get out of a charge if you're recording nonstop?
Probably an hour.
Okay.
If you can if your card's big enough.
So it
Right.
would be good for even for college students taking classes. They
Right.
just
That's
video,
what I was thinking. Take
Video
notes.
taking notes.
So see right
Record
now.
your class.
That's cool.
So right
That's
now it's
really
recording,
cool.
right?
That's awesome.
Hi Bree. Hi Jeff.
Hey,
I'll play this next week. Hi.
that's really cool.
Scary, right? And then you hold it down, and it'll flash at you one more time, and you're done.
It's almost
That's
like
cool.
Men in Black. The flash.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It's like tuk, tuk.
Neuralizer.
So the last thing I'm going to show is this is from Zen Photo, right? I love their stuff. Now this is the 360 electric panoramic head. This is cool, right? So I am going to tell them this much on this. They need to work on getting this thing easier to get out. So that right there is what comes, right? Now you're sitting there going, well,
You mount your camera on the top.
yep, and it spins, but it's got little legs. Is that cool?
That is pretty
And
cool.
then it sits like that.
That is too cool.
And then if you turn it on, I forgot my thing. Actually, so they have different mounts. So they have a GoPro mount. So you put your
Okay.
GoPro on it, right? Or they have another mount that you can put your phone on. Let me see your phone, Jeff. So you take this. Yeah. Get that out of my hand. I was going to film this earlier, but we kind of ran out of time because we were actually been editing all day long. So
That is really cool.
then you open this right here up. Take your phone. Now set that down there, Jeff. Down, way out there so people can see it. Dylan will he will zoom down to it, and then what you can do is
Look at that.
That is
super
really cool.
so that right there will allow you to go 360 degrees. You can do a 360 panoramic,
That is too
or
cool.
you just hit stop and say I want to go the other way.
Huh.
Stop. No, I want to go back the other way. Stop, and then it's Bluetooth. So if you get to the point and you see what you want to take, you go click, take a picture. Click, take a picture. That is cool, isn't it?
That is really cool.
So I put it through the test this week, and I'll tell you what, it's worth the $60 that it costs.
It's only 60.
That's
That's
it?
cool.
That is
Yeah.
not a bad. That's way cheaper than what I thought
That's
it would have been.
awesome.
Exactly. So
That's really
it's
cool.
it's a good
That's
piece.
awesome.
I mean, let me double check on that price, but I think it was only $60.
That is really nice for $60.
That's cool. Oh, that would be so neat off-roading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know how you do those sunsets?
Yeah.
And because you can make this in super slow mode, and it just goes. Yep.
Cool. Oh, that's
In
awesome.
photo. So anyway, that is my tech review of the week. The pen is pretty cool. It's not super high res, but it's pretty
Yeah.
dang good.
It's
You
better
know,
than
That's
some
impressive.
cameras.
Yeah, that's better than gas station
Yeah.
surveillance cameras.
Right.
That's neat. I like that thing.
Oh,
I
trying
like
to
that
find the
better.
page. There it goes. And that right there, that thing right there is a bomb. I used that at one of my shoots that were, and I can actually take my, and if you put it in video mode, hit the thing, it'll start the recording.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yep.
That's neat. I like that.
Trying to find it. So Bree,
Yes.
let's talk about the ladies.
All right. So, for the ladies, so I don't know about anybody else, but I know that when I watch TV, I really enjoy people's outfits and things. And there's a website called Worn on TV. And they don't have all the TV shows, but they have a lot of them. And they will show you an exact match of what people wear in shows and then a similar match, because a lot of the time the exact match is like hundreds of dollars over an average person's budget. And they've got people from Flash and Arrow and Supergirl, Big Bang Theory. And on Big Bang Theory, they have Sheldon, all of his t-shirts, which is super cool. That is way awesome. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they have Doctor Who on there now. That's brand new. They have Bates Motel, and I am super bummed that in the Bates Motel section, they don't have the dresses that Norman wore when he pretended to be his mother. I'm super bummed about that.
Would you want to wear those?
No, but it
Aren't
would
those
have
kinda
made me
creepy?
laugh. Oh, it's super creepy. That's why I wanted him to have it.
Got it.
And they also have Mad Men, which was set in the 60s. And I love that time period and those clothes. But all of the clothes on that show, almost all of it for the women, were handmade for the show. So they have all of them, and they got me all excited because they have all these different characters listed, and not one of the dresses is available. I was bummed. But, so that is the lady nerd thing. I mean, or the man nerd, because
I was saying you get
there's
Sheldon
guys
shirts.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
today was the first time I'd seen stuff for men.
What
Which is
was
really
the
cool.
website again?
It's wornontv.net.
.net.
I'll have something for it in a moment.
WornOnTV.net. Oh yeah.
It's really cool. They've got
yeah.
a lot of stuff. They have a
Oh,
lot
they've
of
got Felicity's red lace dress.
yeah. They
I could buy a
have
Momatech that.
they have all
That's
sorts
pretty.
of stuff from like daytime TV and soap operas and
Black
the
Lightning.
CW, all sorts of
Black
stuff.
Lightning.
Maybe
know what
maybe
that is.
not.
Elementary.
Yeah.
Nashville. New Girl. Arrow.
But you know what they don't
victory.
have on there is Sex in the City. She had the most, well, some of her clothes were super off the wall, but like
She was off the wall.
yeah.
Just saying.
Oh yeah, she was.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Hey, keep that page up. No. Oh. Yep, keep the page up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use yours because mine's
Sure.
acting funky.
I like mine. Big theory. Big theory.
There you
Felicity.
go. Scroll up a little bit. Let people see what that website has to offer.
Yeah, so
Now now I'm looking on the Arrow page.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's, Joe, this is just some of the outfits that they've shown though.
I'm looking to see if they've got Mr. Arrow stuff
they do have Oliver.
right there.
And that's new. Because I swear I was on it last week or the week before, and they didn't have any of his stuff.
Wow. See, you talked about it. There it is.
Right?
I have that jacket, the green jacket. I have the Arrow
Yeah.
jacket with the hoodie.
That's awesome.
I have the hoodie version. I don't want that shirt. I don't want that shirt. Definitely don't want that. Don't want those pants either. Oh my.
They're just an ad.
Just an ad.
He wears really boring stuff.
He does. But that's okay. He's supposed to.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be.
He's not supposed
Flashy.
to stand out.
That's right. Well, that's a very cool website.
Yeah, it is. I thought
have
that
to
was
say-
really interesting.
I'm digging that. So,
Yeah.
so what are we trying next?
I don't know what that chocolate thing is right there, but that's looking really
That's another
good.
brownie
That's
thing.
another brownie. That's got
That's
Oreo
the
in it.
Oreo
Oh
one.
yeah, then
That
that's a
is
must.
the where'd it go? Where'd my thing go? Hold on a second. I'll tell you.
It's
where
right here.
Oh,
There you
it
go.
is the giant Oreo cookie chocolate fudge brownie.
Oh good
Oh,
lord.
is that the dark chocolate one?
Oh.
The darker one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I ate that one already. I didn't eat the Nutella
my.
one. I thought I was gonna complain earlier and be like, "You said this is Nutella. It doesn't taste anything like Nutella." And now I realize I ate the wrong one.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my.
Well, I'll be eating the Nutella one then.
Well, I won't be eating a cracker. I'll be full. $69, $69.99 on Zen Photos website.
Okay. For this thing.
So that's not bad.
That is awesome.
Normally $139, but I guess they have a big sale going on right now.
Awesome. That is really cool.
Wow, that was the weirdest noises in my world. I just heard you swallow when you take a sip of your drink.
Sorry, folks at home.
I was like, everyone at home, I promise you that I apologize from the bottom of my heart because I heard it too.
I heard it too.
I'm too experienced what we all just heard. That was a shared experience.
Hey, sharing
was
is
definitely-
caring.
Sharing is caring. That's right.
So counseling is next Thursday. We'll get in a big circle and talk it out.
Talk it out. No, I don't want that. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, elementary. I like some of his clothes.
Does he wear trench coats a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, they even have Sherlock from BBC.
Do they really? Mm-hmm. Where's that one at? I guess it'd be up under the B's, right? Where BBC.
Maybe.
So anyway,
Or F for
Anyway,
Sherlock.
let's talk about some movies
Okay.
because I heard there's some interesting's coming along.
Well, I read today that there is potentially a Men in Black reboot being
Really?
talked about. Similar to the Jumanji reboot where they acknowledge the past and then move forward with it. I feel like with Men in Black there is a lot of room for moving forward.
Yeah.
I was saying you can still have people like Kay and you can still have Jay, but they don't need to be the main characters anymore. They can be like a mentor leading on a new group of
Exactly.
young initiates.
maybe we'll have Elemental P.
Right?
I mean,
I don't want no P.
when you think about it, there's an entire alien alphabet we haven't gotten into yet.
Well, we've had J
There's
and
two,
K.
or they can have. Oh, there was.
Numbers.
What was it? L. I think there was M.
I-
M was in it.
You can't tell me that there's only 26 agents on
Exactly.
the planet. Like,
I'll
come
be-
on now.
Well,
There's-
maybe some of them are
I'll
like
be 11.
JJ.
JJ.
JK.
JJ.
Or maybe the other countries have their own.
Oh yeah,
whatever their
because they have
symbols are.
the N with the thing.
Right.
What is the MIB stand for? It's like, I know it's Men in Black, but there's an actual there's another full name for the acronym.
Hold on,
For
I'll
Men
tell
in
you.
Black?
Men in Black for
Yes.
MIB.
Yeah, it's MIB, but there's a name to their company.
Oh.
It's
I know,
like it's
yep.
and I'm pretty sure the initials once again are MIB.
I think they are. I don't remember.
Oh, Boss Tech's looking that up right now.
Yeah, no, I can see him doing it.
Well, another one that they're talking about is Bad Boys 3. I'm excited. See, I like Will Smith. I really like Will Smith and Mark
I
Lawrence
used to like Will
together.
Smith until he got
yeah.
on the bandwagon of America Sucks, and nope, I'm
I'm
good.
not a big,
haven't even seen that
I'm not a
yet.
big Will Smith. I mean,
No.
Lost me.
No.
I like Will Smith.
Here's what I want. I want actors to freaking act.
Yeah, just
I don't
do
need
their
your political
thing.
opinions.
Yeah, don't have a.
Because once I've seen you on TV play a moron or a good guy or something like that, that's where you belong.
Yep.
Yep.
You know,
exactly.
so I'm not looking for your political opinion and in your skewed look on things, because you know what, you're making millions of dollars. You have no idea what the rest of us are going through. So
Right.
shut your hole. Sorry. What's that? What's that, Dylan?
MIB.
No. He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh.
The views and opinions.
This soapbox moment.
Right.
So what other ones
hear.
are,
So-
are in the works?
No, I
The
can't hear
views and
me.
opinions
Oh.
of
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
not necessarily reflect those of WeBeam TV, Tampa Bay Multimedia as a whole.
There you go.
You having problems with your pack?
Yeah, it's buzzing in my ear.
That's because it's right next to each other.
Oh.
Do that. I can't find what MIB other stands.
Buzz.
Better now.
I don't see where it actually stands for anything.
I went to the wiki. It just says organization. They consider to we are they, we are them, we are over and beyond it.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
Holy crap!
I
This
don't-
show went by
Okay.
quick.
I
We
don't
still
actually.
got to do Mario.
Yes,
Oh,
well, that
yeah.
was my next thing. That's my next. So they are talking about a Super Mario movie. It has been confirmed.
Yes.
But none of the actors or
No.
actresses have been confirmed.
But
so
I do like the company that is doing it, because
It is the same one that
it
do
is the same one that do Minions and Shrek. It's Illumination Entertainment,
I
so
am so
it's going to be
excited.
decent quality animation rather than some
Right.
schlocky,
Yeah,
piece of crap.
I feel the need to point out. Yes, it is it is not going to be a live action like the first one
No.
was. Thank God.
Thank
Yeah.
God, that was horrible.
No, the first one was horrible. Yeah, that live
so
action
bad.
one was brutal.
So bad.
It is bad. But this one, actually, if they do it right, could be really good.
it could be amazing. I think the only way it could be better is if the people doing The Incredibles did it.
That's Pixar, and that'll never happen.
I would say
Because Disney does not own
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Because as much as we want to sit here and say, "Oh, Disney could buy anyone," I don't know. Nintendo is.
Yeah, no.
they
Well,
bought
they
Marvel.
can't, because Universal already has
Yeah,
them.
I was like,
Right.
well, one universe has them, but Nintendo made enough money off the Wii to the point where they could do nothing for I think it was like 46 years and
Yeah.
not be in the red
Wow.
and still be able to pay all their employees.
And I
They
think
could just
this will,
coast and do
if
That's
nothing.
incredible.
Nintendo and Illumination plan this out right, and open it in conjunction with the Universal, it could make some serious money.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it could do some
it's
really
going
good
to
money.
I was saying,
anyway.
But it's going to
because
anyway,
it's
but it will make
Mario.
stupid sick money if
Oh,
they
yeah.
If they
if they
tie with
open
the-
it.
with
Yeah.
Universal- with
Yeah,
Islands of
because with
Adventure,
Mario
so-
World opening up and Nintendo World opening up and Universal, it could really make them some serious
Yeah,
cash.
It definitely
I'm ready to
could.
go stand in line for 2 hours at Nintendo World. I don't know about you, Jeff.
I'm there. I still would like. I'm still hoping to get there. One of these days, we'll get there. Maybe for Nintendo World.
I was saying, also, Jeff, me and you will go over and we'll sit in line at Nintendo World for 2
Hey,
hours for everything.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
And ride, like rides like the Mario ride where we go
Yep.
and jump and we're nauseated by the end of it, but it's okay. It was Nintendo. It was
Hey,
worth it.
Mario Kart, I'll ride it all day.
That I know. Oh God,
That would be fun.
They have been talking about stuff like that, and I'm like,
So-
that sounds great.
So since they haven't come out with voices yet,
Yeah,
we
nothing's-
kind of decided to kind of do our own little version of that and pick who we thought would be good
Jeff
character
would fit.
voices.
I'm going to say right now, Jeff and I were literally, it's like he read my mind.
That was scary. When,
Other than one person. Other than one person.
female?
Male.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead, Jeff. Tell us who you.
So we have Dylan, do you have the list?
We're not going to put them up.
Oh, you're not going to have
No.
mine? Yeah.
I have some images, but that's about it.
Okay, go ahead to someone else, and I have to get my sheet.
I got
from
it
him.
right here.
Oh, you have
Oh,
it?
so just read it out and I'll put the images up. I have images. I don't have the list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the first one you had,
As who?
Well, here I'll do. I remember. So I had for Mario, I had Jack Black. as Mario.
Look at that face. What a
I mean,
that
I
picture.
can
It is awesome.
I can picture the voice all day long on him. It's
on me.
yeah. Where is?
Go ahead and put the next picture
Yeah,
up.
go ahead and put the next one up, Dylan.
They're not in order.
Yeah, they are.
The
Yep,
Rock.
The Rock.
I had Rock as Bowser,
Okay.
and I could see him doing a good Bowser.
I think if Bowser gives the people's eyebrow and the people's eyebrow to Mario, then I'm A-okay. If he can sit here and say, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?" Then I'm A-okay with him playing Bowser.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree
and
with
then
that.
for Luigi, he said Jim Carrey, which
Yep.
this
Jim
is the only
Carrey.
one I disagree with.
Yeah, I think Jim Carrey currently is in a bit of a slump.
Well,
after
he
wife
kind of
died.
got really weird all of a sudden.
His wife died,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's not been the same since.
He's
Yeah,
an
he-
artist now.
he-
He's got
appeared-
exhibitions and gallery openings and
Yeah,
stuff.
well, he's come back to this whole Andy Kaufman thing, and he's kind of become this recluse of an actor now.
Yeah.
And
After
Oh,
his
yeah.
wife
kind of like a
died,
Joaquin Phoenix type. You
Well,
know, he just kind of
his wife
Yeah.
died and everybody blames him.
yeah.
I mean,
and-
that would make anybody
I say, then he
run for the shadows.
He went missing for 6 months.
Yeah.
just went off the grid. Came back, and then the first thing he came back to was like a red carpet event for something. Not even a red carpet, it was an award event for something. People started interviewing him like crazy. And he went off on this whole tangent in front of all of them about how nothing matters and we're all just dust floating in the wind. He's like, and that's why I don't have to stand here for your interview. He turns around and walks away. And we're like,
yeah, it's just weird.
you feeling all right there, Jimmy?
Yeah, and I mean, you kind. I'm not a huge Jim Carrey fan to begin with, but man, you almost feel bad for the guy. Like man,
I like
you're not
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey now. You're just this.
Right, somebody else.
Shave your
You know,
beard.
yeah, you're just a shell.
But,
But anyway,
our last step is we have
actually, we had two more. We had Bill Murray. Bill
Wario.
Murray, I could so see him doing Wario. I mean, I can just picture him in my mind doing him. And that would be, I think it would be a good Wario. Then I had for Princess Peach, I have Margot Robbie. I mean, it's, I
Just like
could,
Beach.
you know, I could just, she is
does.
the
She looks
perfect,
just like her.
oh yeah, she is the perfect Princess
That's why I
Peach.
picked that photo. I'm like, oh my god, that's
Yeah,
Princess
that is her. I
Yeah.
could see her with the little crown and the pink
Oh,
dress.
yeah.
That is, I mean, that's her to a T. So anyway, so that's my list of.
And then here's Breeze.
Mario.
Go ahead, Bree.
I want to
Okay.
yell at Bree for her second choice.
What?
I want to yell at Bree for her second choice. But
For
we'll
my
get, when we get there.
Okay, Luigi first.
Okay, Luigi. Oh no.
No, I said we do this one first.
Okay. Well, I picked Gilbert Gottfried for Wario because I love
fine.
his. I love his.
Actually, I
voice.
think that's pretty good.
He would add a lot to it. All right, who's the next one?
This is the one I don't agree with you with.
Yeah, I was
After-
really stuck on that. I was
After knowing, you know, all of the recent movies he's done, I'm just kind of sitting here like, if he could just get out of, you know, the thing that makes him Nicolas Cage and stop being Nicolas Cage, yeah, sure. But with his way he speaks, I'm just kind of like,
see.
no,
That's why I put him or John Hamm. I think I like John Hamm better.
much better.
Oh
You just like him.
God, I love him.
Well,
All right.
Sorry, Bubby.
I really, really liked Mad Men. He was also just recently in Black Mirror, and that is a trippy show.
Is that a good show?
Don't watch it at night.
Okay.
Don't watch it at night.
Oh no, there's a couple of episodes that if you get freaked out by stuff,
What's the one with them in Star Trek?
What?
I saw a picture of them in the mirror, Black Mirrors. They're all like Star Trek people.
well, each episode is different. Every single episode is completely different, and it analyzes and way over exaggerates some aspect of social current life.
Okay. I get it.
okay.
So every single episode is different. No characters are the same. It's like a 60-minute show
Now,
or a
your
60-minute
Bowser,
movie.
your Bowser, dead on.
Bowser, yes. Oh, I love him. He's awesome too.
Oh, he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Patrick Warburton. Yeah, no, he has done quite a few very,
He is
very
a legend.
good
Like
voices.
Kronk. I picked him because of Kronk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long
Now wait.
leather
Now what
Kronk.
is with the the Toy Story guy?
Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear.
You voiced Buzz Lightyear.
Not in the movie, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Did he not? Oh no,
No.
it was in his.
Tom Hanks.
That was Tom Hanks.
It was his show. Buzz Lightyear had a spin-off show.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
And then
Then for Peach, I had one choice, and I think I like my second choice better.
I do. Well, your second choice has a potty mouth.
Yeah.
She does.
Oh,
That's
she
fine.
Yeah,
does.
she does. Anna Kendrick.
Oh. I love her. Love
She's
Anna
awesome.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
So
She's
someone was
incredible.
talking about her the other day, and they were talking about something, and she's like, the only problem with her is she's got a potty mouth.
Yeah, but
But see, I can relate to that because it takes serious effort sometimes for me to not swear on air. Like real effort. I swear like a sailor.
He did.
But then my
actually.
other choice is Christina Hendricks. Did you get a picture of her?
No.
No? Okay.
Because when you went to your second one, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I
just
like
like
her better.
who did you
Yeah.
have for Gilbert?
Gilbert Gottfried, Wario.
Oh, okay.
Which,
Yeah.
I just want him in it. He doesn't even have to be Wario. I just
Okay.
want him to be
could be a mushroom.
I
somebody.
was gonna say, want to be a mushroom.
But I want him to talk enough.
We're gonna be Yoshi.
Is there a bird character? Is there any kind of a bird
no,
thing?
not in
He
Mario.
could like reprise his Iago.
Kind of.
Character.
There's
There is kind of that.
there's Birdo,
Yeah,
Birdo.
the egg snout
Yeah.
lady thing.
it's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
just-
a bird.
Yeah.
It's a
Kind of a
dinosaur
bird.
with a giant nostril that shoots eggs and has a nose and it has a bow that's apparently attached to her head.
Sounds really scary.
That sounds really bizarre.
Birdo's terrifying. Yeah, Birdo also wasn't like Birdo was like not even introduced until later games.
That's so weird.
so
But
my
Birdo's
computer's
a-
rebooting, which is freaking awesome. Way to go, Microsoft! Woohoo!
That would explain why the NDI ended.
Yep.
I wasn't too picky on mine personally because I really if they are going to do this and the fact that I know that Nintendo is backing it, I want to push and say I want the voice actor for Mario, Luigi,
always
Waluigi,
try
and
Weeby
Wario
TV.
to do it because he just did a bunch of stuff for Mario Odyssey, as well as new Mario Party games and whatnot. So I think it's not too far out of the realm of possibility for him to do a movie. The problem is he voice acts like 5 characters in the Mario universe.
Is he the
and-
current?
Yes. Well, or current and original. He's
What's
not-
his name?
I can tell you that in a moment. I used to know it off the top of my head.
In a moment.
Because I've met one of the Mario voice actors.
It is. Oh, good lord. Charles Martinet or
Yes,
Martinet. I'm sorry.
Martinet.
Martinet. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, I've met him.
He is the all. Yes, I
was
met him
super
as well. Actually, I met him at MegaCon.
And he
Megacon.
did the thing for us because he came to our Comic-Con after party. He did the thing. Wow. It was cool.
That was awesome.
They're also going to be coming out with a Mario Kart mobile game.
Yes,
Did anybody see that?
I did see that. That's going to be. I think that's the new thing now. Everybody's going to try
to
and
be
have their
Well,
own.
okay, so that's
mobile-
actually, what a great segue, Jeff. Great segue. Let's talk about mobile games.
There you
Mobile
go.
Shall we?
games.
So Mama Tech and I, this past weekend, we went to Harry Potter Con.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep, and
Wow.
it's not that's not what it was called, but that's what I called it because I'm like, literally, it's like being at a Comic-Con about Harry Potter.
What was it?
Okay, so Universal Studios, right, had Harry Potter weekend, and now there was 4 ways to really enjoy this.
It was
supposedly.
4 voices, by the way. I'm sorry, I correct myself. I misspoke. I said 5. It was 4 voices Charles Martinet does.
Okay.
And it's actually our main cast. It's Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Luigi. He does all 4 voices. So to have him do an entire movie is like talking to himself the entire movie,
That's cool.
or at least for most of the movie. So anyway, back to what you're saying. Sorry.
Oh, so anyway, so we went to Universal Studios. Me and Mama Tech. We got in there Friday night, and we're pass holders, so it didn't cost us anything to get in. But if you wanted to, you could buy your ticket and an express pass to go around the queue line to get into the expos.
Okay.
Or you could buy an all access, which kind of pushed you to the front faster in there. But we had people had bought the blue. There's a yellow package, a blue package, and an orange. Orange was all access. Blue was better than the yellow.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You may have gotten to the expo facet, but you're still going to queue. We waited 2 hours to get into one building,
Wow.
and then 2 hours to get to see. We did the VR, and then we did the thing. So Dylan is going to roll through some pictures real quick.
Real quick, like, because I
Real
realize
quick,
we
so-
only have like 2 minutes.
Okay, so this is it. I just
Yep.
Oh, that is too cool.
now that's the cake. You know the cake that drops on her head. I don't know why we keep going to that
Oh,
one.
that's awesome.
That cake, it's her.
There's the big heavy lady, that thing.
That's so cool.
The house of, now these are these are the people that actually draw. Then I had so look, stop right there. So there is Severus, there is the lady that teaches the broom flying, and then there's the
Professor Trelawney.
Yes. So
I like her.
Keep going, Dill. Then there's of course Hogwarts. That's the town.
They had an entire
Pottermore.
event.
Pottermore.
So you could actually, that was a contest to see who knew more about the whole thing. So that's them, and they're all like,
There's
yep.
lines.
Oh, the lines are horrible. These people right here, oh my God, that is so.
That's
the
chalk
same.
art?
Yeah, that was the same artist that did the minimal wall.
We have the port key.
and Azkaban prisoner thing. Yep.
You have the Hogwarts
There it is.
mystery.
There's the mystery.
Now, real quick to point out, Hermione mentions Hogwarts a mystery in the first movie when she's talking about Hogwarts, and I thought it was a Hogwarts a history. I went and re-looked it up. It is Hogwarts a mystery, and that's why there's a fancy name.
So they
I thought
actually
it was a history.
you could
I thought so too.
You
It's a
could
mystery.
you could get there and you could actually try the game.
So
It's amazing. Was it so much fun?
It was awesome.
So cool.
It was very.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh.
I didn't put it in there, but I had a Mama Tech tried the VR.
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, that's it.
awesome.
Sounds,
They had
it's-
two. They had Samsung and then the Oculus. The Oculus was a 3-hour wait. The Samsung was 120 minutes. So we did the
4 hours.
Samsung. So we're like, yeah, okay. But we did everything else, and we actually saw we actually on Sunday. That was all Saturday. So Sunday we went back for 2 things. We were actually able to watch the man who did all the effects.
Oh, wow.
And did you know there's more practical
And-
effects than digital effects? And on that note,
I would say we have to close the show because we're out of time. We'll see you guys all next week.
Bye.
we'll
See ya.
see it next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You what?